Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
I can be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. It makes you feel like this. So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2000s.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Bagat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Slamma Jamma, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9. An old favorite just got better. I get no time. A new sound.
Even in my heart,
A new vibe.
just hit me with the
A new energy.
you have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package.
The nicest of
The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday.
24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness.
Exclusive on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
My lady,
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love. This is Sparta! Action. Drama. Suspense. Horror. Comedy.
yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day. Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station.
Somebody else's life.
Magic 89.9.
Just a little bigger. I don't
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
I can be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. It makes you feel like this. So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2000s.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Bagat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Slamma Jamma, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday.
24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness.
Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs.
I can't let you go. There's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close. Now, baby, I do what I'm told. Still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1,000,000 life, yeah. We could roll the dice. Act like you're surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you back.
Here, 863-10899 is a phone number if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. In fact, it's not just going to be the three of us. It'll be like a foursome here in about 5 minutes. I don't know if we have one cast member, if we've got multiple cast members.
Who knows?
Music. We will surprise you after this very short commercial break. But of course, Sound of Music is, what is it, coming up here in March, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Feb.
Is it Feb? I thought it was March.
Feb to March. It's going to be
Feb to
around
March.
7.
Oh, March 7, Raya.
To March 26th, 2023.
Nice.
And then there's a special note here, not in February. Okay, so...
Raya didn't see that part. Fine print eh. Fine print.
Yeah. Okay, well, March 7th... the month of March isn't in February, just for,
all you other
clarity.
ancestral people out there.
Sorry, guys. But yes, that's happening at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater in Circuit Makati. Again, we will talk to one of the cast members coming up here in a little bit.
Or two.
Who's on the show to promote. Yeah, or two, or three. Shoot,
Or three.
maybe all of them.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh,
Or maybe even an NFL player.
wide receiver.
That's possible. Let's take a break. So when we come back, we'll have a cast member, Sound of Music, go talk about that, because that's a nice little treat. I know, Ryan, you said you were pretty excited about that. You kind of wanted to buy tickets to it and all that yourself. So that should be in the cards when we come back from this break. Don't go away.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
So important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather I cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Ay, baby, yo te quiero. Es mentira todo lo que te dijeron. Sabes que mi amor por ti es verdadero. Yo te soy fiel, nena, yo te soy sincero. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti. Como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti. Como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que
We're today's best music, Magic 89.9, 754. Welcome back to the show. That's Carly Rae Jepsen. You're listening to Good Times. Hi.
That's right. Hey, you know, we promised you some guests here, of course, from The Sound of Music, the musical, which is coming up in March. Ryan, I know you said you were thinking about getting tickets already, and I don't even know if they're are they on sale already?
Oh, yeah.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Perfect. Go get it. And we promised, of course, cast members from The Sound of Music musical. So we have them here via Zoom and in the country, though, doing a tour, I guess a press tour in the region. Is that right, guys?
That's right.
Nice. Well, why don't you introduce yourselves? I mean, I've got your bio, but I like it when it's, kind of fresh from the source.
Sure.
Good morning. My name is Jill Christine Wiley, and I play Maria.
My name is Lauren Kidwell, and I play Mother Abbess.
And I'm Trevor Martin. I play Captain Von Trapp.
Cool. And obviously, the Sound of Music's super popular. I mean, I don't want to call it a franchise because it makes it feel like a McDonald's, but it's not. It's just powerhouse, right? It's been that way for, gosh, it's got to be 60 years, give or take, right? I mean, it's been around for a while. What do you guys love about this story, this musical? I'm not going to use franchise, but this massive production through the years.
We love about it. What's not to love about The Sound of Music? I mean,
that's a dumb question. You're
no, it's a timeless story for sure. I think it's a show that everyone can relate to in one way or another. It was my first theatrical experience, an introduction to musical theater in Rodgers and Hammerstein, and I think what helped shape my want to be in the performing arts in general. And I think that there's so many different elements of this show, from all the Von Trapp children that most of the audience is in the seats for to see, right? But then there's also the love story and the message of fighting for what you believe in and what's right. And I think it's just one of those shows that audiences, whether they're familiar with the film or not, they will come, they will listen to the music. But with our production in particular, I think rather than sitting back and humming the tunes, we have audiences on the edge of their seat listening to the story as if it were the first time. And I think that's what makes it really something special for people to come and revisit throughout the years.
Gave me goosebumps.
I mean, is there, when you play such an important character in again, this pillar of a musical, is there kind of pressure to be as good or surpass so many of the other greats that have come before you through the decades? Did you ever kind of put that on your shoulders and go, okay, I got to be just as good as them, or maybe even be better?
And you're talking Julie Andrews, right?
Yes.
Huge name.
Yes, Julie Andrews in the film. Well, if ever I get compared to Julie Andrews, I really love when they say that, oh, she was nothing like Julie Andrews, because I don't want to replicate a performance that she had done so beautifully, right? So I really want to make Maria my own, and stepping into Maria's shoes 8 times a week. We've been doing this show for quite some time now, so it's always an exciting challenge rather than pressure. I really enjoy, making her human. She's goofy, she's silly, she's going from young girl to a woman and a mother, and falling in love for the first time and finding her place in the world. So there is a sense of responsibility for sure, but it's also just fills me with a lot of gratitude night after night getting to portray this role, for sure.
Nice. Hey, Trevor or Lauren, I mean, why do you think Sound of Music has been such a, I mean, why do you think it stood the test of time here? I've been bringing up how long it's been around and how well loved it's been decade after decade. And, things change so fast these days, right? People's interest, people's loyalty. If you're like in a sports, you can jump from team to team now. You never really kind of stick to one. But it seems like the Sound of Music, people have been so loyal to this for so many decades. Why do you guys think it's been so popular for so long?
Well, the Sound of Music has something for everyone. Like Jill was saying, that there's so much to offer. And when you're talking about a story that is about faith and family and music, about standing up to what's right when nobody else will, those themes in general are recurring themes that happen throughout time and history. And as long as you write it once, it can happen again. And we look at the political climate of the globe right now, and we can see things that are recurring that have happened, that were happening at the time in which the show takes place. We also have music that is just incredibly gorgeous. We've got like the swelling orchestral songs like Climb Every Mountain. We have like the incredibly fun songs about teaching music like Do Re Mi, and like just the beautiful lyrics of The Sound of Music, the title song. We have Edelweiss, which has this incredibly simple lullaby, which is this moment of bravery that the captain has in the show. And I think when you have a show that includes all of those things, that is for kids at the age of 5, and it's for adults who have experienced life and experienced this political climate who are 95, and you have everybody in between, you can tell that story again and again and again. And this production specifically, they really wanted to look at what was on the page, look back into the original Broadway production, look back to history, look at these real humans. Like, this is based on true people. Like Captain Von Trapp and Maria were real people. Like Nonberg Abbey and Mother Abbess was a real person, and I think really focusing on that allowed this production to really bring out the humanity, the truth, the political climate, just everything that people think that they know about the Sound of Music. We've had audiences come and be like, wow, this is so fresh and new, and I never knew that was part of Sound of Music. And so because of all those things combined, you can tell this story forever, and it will be something new to every new generation.
Love that.
Wow. Are you like a Philippine historian? Because everything you said is so kind of current for us as well when you talk about recurring political climate, especially things that have happened decades and decades ago. It's almost as if, like, did you grow up here? Or...
I didn't know, but we just took a bike tour last night of Manila and the historic district, and so we got a lot of the history of Manila, and just kind of it's history, in recent history and ancient history, and lots of different things. So we got to learn a lot about it, and I was like, wow. And we were asking our guide about World War II influences, because wanting to see how it affects our show and World War II history and everything. So it doesn't matter. You could be in the United States and grow up in 2000s, or you could be in the Philippines, growing up in the 50s, and it doesn't matter. That's what's great about The Sound of Music, is that it can speak to you growing up in Manila, and it can speak to us growing up in the States the same way, because of how universal it is. Yeah, you're right. It's almost like it's forever relevant. I mean, at least it has. Absolutely. Trevor, how do you like the Philippines, man? It's first time here?
It's my first time here. Yeah. It's been really amazing. As Lauren was saying last night, we got to go on a little bike tour, which was a little death defying on just regular bikes and motors, and just being like, okay, but we were here, so everything was fine. Yeah, it's really, really wonderful. I'm so excited to be able to come back and really get to sit down and explore a little bit. Sometimes with tours in the States, you don't get a lot of time in each of the cities. You might be there for just one night or maybe just a few nights, and you don't get to really, explore any of those places. But on this particular global tour, we have the opportunity to be here for weeks at a time and see more than just like the normal sites, and really get to kind of delve and immerse ourselves into the culture and the people and the city here. It's honestly the best job in the world to get paid to be able to do something like this, to not only perform in a show like this, but then to also experience these cultures in this way for such a long period of time. It's a really wonderful thing. We as a radio show, we've been around here for a bit as well, and you get everybody who comes by for press tours: actors, actresses, singers, politicians, athletes, you name it. They drop by, but it always seems to be people who do musicals, who do plays, that really genuinely give an answer that they are immersing themselves in the culture and that they're enjoying themselves. I mean, there's canned answers, and then when you guys, and I mean, you guys, just there's three of you, but again, so many have come by here, and you guys always seem to love traveling,
experiencing cultures. Yes.
Yeah, you guys, like when you say do bike tours, but a lot of celebrities, they just, we were in the hotel, it was cool, man. Yeah, tried that thing. And you guys are out there kind of learning about the place. It always is kind of, for us, it's cool. It's cool, and we appreciate that. It's really nice of you guys to do that. And
of course, I mean, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing opportunity for us to get to have in that kind of a situation. We would be remiss if we didn't take advantage of it in all of these places. I mean, I don't know if I would have never guessed, especially in the last few years, that I would be sitting here in Manila doing this show. So I feel like I don't want to take anything for granted ever. So trying to experience as much as we could.
And too, I mean, as an actor, your job is to kind of portray human behavior and react truthfully on stage. And so, if you're not understanding how people behave all over the world and like the audiences that you're trying to reach, then it's kind of you miss a little bit of part of your performance if you're not really understanding the people in which you're performing for.
Well, we are a musical people. I'm sure you've heard that. I'm sure your tour guide or your manager or whoever has kind of helped arrange this trip for you, they probably told you that among one of our finer qualities, I hope, is that we love this stuff. So we're going to get to see you guys March 7th to 26th. This is at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater, Circuit Makati. Now, one quick question, and then we'll I know you guys are really, really busy. We'll get out of your hair up here, but is there anything specific or different or unique about this iteration of The Sound of Music, whether it be a regional thing, if you're going to be performing here or KL, or I know that you guys just came from Malaysia. Do you guys tweak it a little bit for us, or is it uniform, standard, globally, every time you perform, every single night?
Live theater, there's nothing like it. I think it really depends. And night after night, getting like the energy and the feel from the audience, you can kind of sense what kind of show it's going to be. From my favorite things is actually sung between myself and Lauren as Mother Abbess, and that's a different placement in the show. And kind of hearing the stirring in the audience. Sometimes the candy wrappers stop opening. They're like, "Oh, this is Marie and the kids." Yeah. Wait a minute, we're hearing this song a little bit earlier in the show, and then you'll hear the giggles from the different moments that we share, and you're like, "Okay, this is going to be a very active audience." So I think we just kind of gauge and get a feel for what kind of journey we're going to take with the audience throughout the show, and it just kind of depends on anything that might happen along the way. There's children on stage. It's very exciting when it comes to live theater.
And it is interesting, like which parts in which countries land different ways. I mean,
which songs,
which jokes, which ones don't land, and we're like, people will wait and like, oh, not a laugh here. Okay. Moving on. Got to go on. Things like that. The political references. It's been really amazing because a lot of us have performed this show in the States, and yes, it might be different from state to state, but generally the reactions are kind of the same. But here, every country has been different, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be like here in Manila too.
Absolutely.
Let me translate that to everybody. Hey, play your part too, audience. Okay?
Yes, please.
You want the best show, you got to be part of the best audience, right?
Right.
You bring it out there, they're going to bring it on stage as well. But again, we appreciate you guys for dropping by. Thank you so much. Really excited.
Very excited.
Unfortunately, I'm not in the Philippines, so I'm going to probably have to catch you guys maybe New York, right? But I will definitely put that on my list. Jill, Trevor, Lauren, thanks. Again, it's going to be March 7th to 26th. Tuesday to Friday at 8 p.m. Saturdays is the 2:30 p.m. show as well as a 7:30 p.m. Sundays, there's a 1:30 p.m. and a 6 p.m. at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater at Circuit Makati. Website is ticketworld.com.ph. Tickets are also available on Ticket World outlets. Anything else you guys want to bring up? Social media accounts you want people to follow or anything else that you might want to throw out there to our people?
I think if you've seen The Sound of Music before and you're wondering whether or not you should come see it, you better buy your tickets now and come see us because you're in for a treat.
Love it. All right. Yep. Thank you so much. Anything else, Ryan? Anything else before we head out?
No, we'll just see you there for sure.
Yeah, we'll see you
Sold.
there. Yeah.
The opening night.
See you there.
Oh, here's my cash. Take it all. Yeah.
Money.
And enjoy your rest of your stay. I know it's going to be a limited kind of tour right now, but then you will come back, of course, for this in a couple of weeks, and you really kind of Filipinized yourself. So we're really pumped up about that. So thanks, guys. Enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Thanks so much,
Thanks,
guys.
Take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Back after this. I'll go.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
With ordinary soap. With Rexona every day. Rexona na regular use. Brightening all day. Hataw sa galaw. Yeah.
Rexona, hataw sa brightening with regular use. Hataw sa galaw.
Hi moms! Juday here. Dahil ako ang most trusted ng family ko, I only trust yung trusted for the family. Like Absolute Distilled Drinking Water. Purified and distilled carefully, kaya trusted for the family. For the family, only Absolute quality. Pure water, pure love, that's trusted for families. 8-liter Absolute.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
8:11. Welcome back to the show. Oops. I will mute myself. There you go.
Nice.
Hi.
Welcome back to the show. I want to thank those guys again for dropping by. Sound of
You're nice
Music.
guys. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
It's so entertaining.
Trevor Martin. Yeah, and Lauren. Hey, you were saying off air that you were thinking about getting these tickets for your girlfriend for her birthday. Does she listen to the show?
She does, but I don't think she's listening right now. She just woke up.
Good morning, Ashley.
Okay. I almost wrote it there. So you were saying that your girlfriend's favorite thing in the her favorite was it movie, musical or TV is the Sound of Music, and you wanted to get her tickets for her birthday.
Yes.
By the way, if you know her, don't say it either. But the reason why I wanted to bring it up because I thought it was interesting because there's a chance we're going to get free tickets to this musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, kami, oo. Ikaw parang malabo.
Oh yeah.
I can get free tickets. I just can't go.
You can't use it.
But, and then I was thinking, well, if you get her free tickets and say she never found out, is that foul? Is it foul to get your girlfriend free tickets? Or no, hold on. Get your girlfriend tickets to her most favorite thing ever. And then if she finds out you didn't buy them, do you think she has the right to be hurt?
No.
Can you be
Laugh
upset?
about it. But not,
Can you be upset?
It's not the most honest thing, but I don't think you should be angry. Parang, ayos ah.
Yeah. I mean, the argument, right, is like, oh, you didn't work for it. But I mean, we did the work. You heard us do the work.
We sent the text message asking for the tickets.
And then it starts to remove the whole it's the thought that counts part.
Yeah.
Just say it na lang, diba?
So he should come clean about him getting her tickets to this musical for her birthday as her gift.
No, plus the fact that she works here, so she's gonna find out for sure. So, huwag mo na itago.
We already have a verbal confirmation from all the parties involved that they're not going to say that he was given and that he's not going to say he purchased them, because then that's rough.
I just don't declare that it was given.
Yeah. It's a lying by omission.
Yeah.
And we will just not tell her.
The wording is important, diba? Parang just say, hey, I got us tickets. Hey, I was able to get us tickets. Hey, I was... Ano yung ganon? There's a way to make it sound special. I got us na lang.
Yeah, I got us. Kasi I was able to opens the door to a follow-up question.
What do you mean?
How are you able?
Yeah. I got us na lang. Kasi, I mean, it could be bought or it could be, ano mo yun, napulot ko. Very vague.
Is it how? Getting something for free. You know how when we rewrap a gift, we just had Christmas a couple weeks ago, and you got a gift and then you rewrapped it and gave it to somebody else. It has that feel.
Yeah, a little bit. But just say it. Just say it.
If you're rewrapping a gift and they really like the gift and you don't care about the thing, is it that bad?
Guys, ang daming libre out there. Like, if I got something for free that I really, really wanted, I'm okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It changes nothing that I'm going to show up on the 7th of March at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater and I'm going to have the time of my life.
Just don't lie about it. It's the lie that's going to get you in trouble.
In fact, if she gets upset at you because you got it for free and you use it as her gift, break up with her.
Damn.
What she cares about is money.
Whoa. So since we were off air for weeks, we didn't even get to talk about like the Eraserheads concert. You were there, Ryan, right? Did you love it?
It was so
one of my favorite things I wanted to talk about during our break was somebody was trying to get, was it libel off like as being illegal? I was like, I gotta talk about this because I hate the libel. That's so long ago now and so irrelevant.
What's the libel thing?
Who was it? Was it Risa who was trying to get it like to decriminalize libel or slander online?
Oh yeah, I saw this.
I'm so excited about that topic, and that was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
God, yes, you're right. But here's a topic that we just can't get out of. This whole stupid Alex Gonzaga video from yesterday. So, I'm getting tagged. I was like on a bante.
Your tweet was featured on some articles.
My tweet was featured for calling her stupid.
Mm-hmm. And a narcissist.
And some people couldn't even freaking pronounce narcissist. I was watching online shows. Speaking of narcissists, I was watching online shows about me.
And
people like talking about this tweet. And God, you know what? Before I get to anything, is that laugh track the single worst noise in the history of anything?
Yeah.
You know,
I know what you're talking about.
Which one?
Yeah.
The laugh track you find on game shows.
Yeah.
Okay. And vloggers always use that, no?
Yeah, is that the single
vloggers here?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Worst noise.
Ryan got so triggered.
Man,
audio.
I would rather listen to Nails on a Chalkboard any day.
Sound of Music with
Hey, it's part of our culture. Baka isa na.
Gusto mo kumita? That's how you do it. Anyway, back to this Alex thing. So, and here, I'm not here to talk about my tweet. I'm talking about maybe a post that you brought up from our friend Chris Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Singer, amazing, incredible singer. Went on the gram yesterday and posted something about this waiter thing. Now, again, 2 days worth of conversation. I'd rather not, but I thought this Chris Lawrence comment was rather compelling. Thing you want to read it?
Sure, I got you. Okay. So he replied to an Inquirer post on Instagram about the topic, and he said, people always have something negative to say. Let's fast forward, and after this event, that waiter just went viral, we'll probably get something after, and a lot of sympathy. Most recognition he ever got as a waiter. So after all the noise, I'm sure he will be grateful that this happened. Looks like people just like to extract the negative out of things instead of the positive. By the way, the positive is in capital P.
Capital P.
Come on, Chris Lawrence.
Well, he probably accidentally hit the period after and then erased it, but was too lazy to hit then space, and then you have to drag your finger to that first second letter and delete, but then your shift caps is already on because it remembered.
It's rough.
I can't be bothered by all of this. I'm Chris Lawrence. I'm so famous. So again, people have always something negative to say, which it's funny because maybe Chris's words are not written in the negative, but it's also contributing to the negative energy, right? It's kind of hypocritical.
I think this is an example of toxic positivity. What Chris is saying. Just think positive in things. Why always looking at the negative? This guy napahiya siya. But you know what? As a waiter, never siyang naging ganito ka-accomplished dahil nangyari sa kanya to. See the positive in everything.
Well, of course, I hate when people take a shit of the shit and logic falls out and kind of falls on the floor. The line of "This is the most recognition he will ever get as a waiter." Is and I'm paraphrasing, it's very close to that, right? This is the most recognition he'll ever get as waiter. That is obviously clear logical garbage. There's an interesting line here.
Which one?
After all this noise, I'm sure he will be grateful that this happened. I kind of agree.
Really? Kasi
yeah, I gotta do.
Kasi he's gonna get something. You feel like he's
no. I don't know what the hell Chris Lawrence is talking about here with getting something. You don't get anything. Let me clear that up right now. This guy's not gonna get anything. Okay, sympathy, fine, but that's not tangible. He's not gonna get anything. I don't know what Chris is pertaining to here. He kept it vague, I think, for a reason, so you can plug in what anything means. And Chris should have just said he's going to get money out of this. Give me something, Chris. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Now, we are friends with Chris, I think, collectively. Yes, everybody?
I'm not friends with Chris.
I'm not. No,
you're not friends with Chris? Okay.
Never met him.
I mean, I'm friends with him. He's a nice dude. I don't know why I said that. Like, why is that relevant to anything? He's wrong. But there's a statement here that says, after all this noise, I'm sure he will be grateful this happened. I think we all immediately go, why would anybody be grateful for having their face smeared on by chocolate?
Yeah. Anyone be grateful after being humiliated? Ba?
Well,
and then going viral for it, like with chocolate on your face.
Buti naka-mask siya, no? At least.
Come on, the guy. This is not the scene from Slumdog Millionaire where the kid falls in a pond of shit. Okay,
he jumps where he jumps.
Whatever. Just relax, everybody. It's just chocolate. Yeah. But I think there's if I were him, and I'll go back to my whole, if I were Jenny's party and she did that to my face, I would be like, I'm glad that I was a vehicle to humiliate this bitch.
Oh, that angle.
Yes, I'm glad it happened. And that's how I read it. But I think a lot of people...
I don't think that's what he meant, though.
No, that's how I read it. I know. That he probably means it in more like he's going to be compensated monetarily for this. He's not going to get compensated monetarily for this. There's no GoFundMe page for the guy who has chocolate on his forehead. And if there was, I'm not donating to that.
This is his finest moment. He has never accomplished anything bigger than this.
That's the part of it. Come on, Chris. Come on. Let's take your first call.
Basura.
861-0899 is our phone number. If you want to call us, get yourself on the show. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning. Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
Hi. Parang weird lang. No? I mean, for a private person siguro, for a celebrity, syempre publicity yun. No? I mean, good or bad, thankful siya dun. Pero for a private person, baka naman ayaw ng tao.
Yeah, any publicity, any attention. Yeah. Diba?
I'm glad you said this, Joseph, because I think celebrities fall into this weird reality, and maybe it is part of the danger with fame, is that you think everything has some kind of... Well, hold on. What I'm trying to say is, I think Chris thinks that, yes, publicity is valuable at any cost. And a lot of celebrities fall into this trap. I hate this mindset. Like, I hate it. Yeah. I've told you guys this a million times. Mm-hmm. Not all people think bad publicity is still publicity.
Yep.
Not worth it. There's a lot of people who think it's not worth it. In fact, this is one of those moments, Tin, where I make fun of you for being overly kind of woke, sensitive and woke. Mm-hmm. This is part of it where I think there is value. Trust me. You don't want to be canceled.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I hate the concept of canceling, but even I'm scared of it a little bit. Not all want this kind of publicity.
And good point by Joseph. He is a private person, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me just say na I think lahat tayo nag-aantay dun sa vlog na nagsusorry siya dun sa waiter.
Oh, tsaka yung Bible verse na ilalabas niya in reaction to this.
All right.
Mm.
Anyway, thanks for the call.
Thank you, Joseph.
Good morning.
Ingat.
Chris's worst line you really hear is most recognition he will ever receive.
Oh, sobrang kadiri. Oh,
that's where you screwed up, Chris. And that's okay. I mean, come on. This is not your finer moment.
But any publicity is good publicity.
No, see, this is a part where you don't want that kind of publicity. You don't want your friends on the radio calling you an asshole.
But when was the last time you heard about Chris Lawrence? Maybe that's why you did this.
I hate that mentality.
I think he kind of went viral-ish again before for defending Tony then. So,
maybe.
And I think he performed at like rallies.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For BBM?
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess.
There you go.
Because I'm breaking up with somebody. Let me follow him just to unfollow him.
He follows back, though.
Oh my gosh.
He'll get the alert that I followed.
He gets so excited. Oh, Mo, my guy.
Mo Twister supports me. Wow. Agrees with me.
He agrees with my statement. I knew it. Any publicity is good publicity.
Good publicity.
No, I think the line of most recognition he'll ever get as a waiter, this is probably what I more want to say than what I said with Joseph. I think celebrities think that recognition, public recognition, is better than anything in the world. You know,
it's so twisted. No? Yeah.
People who starve for compliments, people who starve for credit.
Yeah.
This is them.
Yeah.
Like this is that mindset.
Yes.
And they don't know that they're doing it because it's so desperate. It's so desperate. That recognition means everything.
Yeah. Ooh.
You see that with athletes sometimes, right? You see that with athletes a lot, actually. Let's take another call here. 863-10899. I don't know why I said it in that cadence.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. What's your name? John?
Yeah.
Hi, John. Are you on speaker?
No, I'm not.
All right. Nice one, John. What's up?
Anyway, that statement that will probably be his best, the most
recognition he'll get as a waiter.
Yeah, as a waiter. That guy should be flushed down the toilet because so many people are working students who are geniuses, and when they graduate, they may even be able to find the cure for AIDS or whatever. I mean, this dude is a bigot.
A bigot.
Oh, yeah, like a career. He's a careerist.
I mean, people are working to make their life better.
True.
And maybe that's just the first step.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And who is he to put a ceiling on what this man can achieve, right?
Well, I think that's why he throws as a waiter on that because in his mind maybe he thinks
this is it, the pinnacle of your life.
Of his waiter career, I think. Parang ganun.
Disgusting.
Does anybody put a list on anything of like what's the highlight of their career as whatever they're doing right now? Even us, we don't even have that. Like, literally ask us. If you're a mass comm student and you're like, hey, yeah, can we interview you guys? Good times. Yeah, what was the highlight of your radio career? It would be hard to answer that.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Kung ako si Chris Lawrence, hindi na ako kakain sa restaurant. Nagutok ng waiter.
Okay, all right. All right. Okay. No, I love this point. God damn it. I mean, you know what? I feel so bad I didn't even think of this yesterday. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
He's gone.
He's gone.
All right, whatever. Thank you. I keep forgetting. All right, here's the deal. And we really got to do this. And this is probably illegal. You know, this is us again breaking the law on the radio show.
Not gonna be your first time, but go ahead.
If you ever see Alex Gonzaga in a restaurant again,
and you have access,
and you work there,
yes, Mo is giving you his blessing.
Immediately put 4 pubes in her salad.
I mean, it won't kill her, right?
Okay, she's not gonna die.
Yeah.
Hadiri lang.
Chris Lawrence ba? Akala ko kay Alex. Okay, Chris Lawrence.
Well, Chris Lawrence, kumain ka sa labas.
I can't believe you went to pubes.
One time this week.
That would have been my go-to also, pubes.
I was thinking loud spit, phlegm, ganun.
No. Listen, parang south lang yan.
This is how we know we really we're you and me, Mo. This is a forever friendship.
We were plugging into the Sound of Music. This is over 10 years right here. Easy work. No work, no problem, no effort. Never broke a sweat.
Baduy. Doon na tayo sa bulbol.
Pang bata yan. Bulangot, small time.
Hello. Pinalaki ako ng kwentong Kadiri, okay?
Yeah. Namang gusto, you know what's perfect? Bulbul.
In the salad.
In a salad.
Oh,
in the salad.
kasama ng sprouts? They'll never know.
Hide it right in
Garnish.
there. 863-10899. Wait, hold on. I'm going to take this call and then we're going to go back.
Yes, we shall.
We're going to have to revisit our public calling here for everybody who works in the service and
industry,
hotel,
food industry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Is this?
Nainggit lang si Chris Lawrence kasi mas sumigat yung waiter sa kanya.
Damn!
I love these callers are like, oh, the bombs they
One-liners,
just drop and then die.
Thank God for the internet. Really, honestly, sometimes pre-internet or even pre the ability for people to post their opinion, us as journalists / hosts, you know, radio show, TV show, sometimes we always think that we're the best at punchlines. We're the best at this. There is a world out there.
Yeah.
And I've been humbled, thank God, to social media.
Back to the call.
Okay. Now, this invitation extends to Tony, her husband.
Okay.
Alex's husband. Chris. Everybody else named Chris.
Not Christine.
With a K.
No, I'm Christine with a K. Huwag niyo ako isama dyan. I'm nice to everyone.
Yeah. But, okay, joking aside, this is absolutely serious. 863-10899. What are the chances that when Alex Gonzaga eats at a restaurant, she is going to consume pubes? And when I say pubes, it could be anything. It could be the dura that Ryan's so just promoting. But what are the chances that when Alex eats at a restaurant, she will have an altered dish? What do you guys think those chances are?
I think we're kind of medyo mabait tayo as a people. I can see that happening in America.
Nope.
Really?
No, because you get arrested for that. I mean, I'm sure you get arrested there, but it's much easier to get arrested here for that. And
how will they know? Is
the deterrence is real. Oh, cameras, all that stuff. I mean, you trust me, you don't want to do that here.
And then she pulls it out of her mouth, you know.
Nope.
Ano to?
Sobrang haba.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
In fact, if you work in the restaurant industry and you're listening to the show and she walks in, what's your move?
I like it. I like this question. 863-10899. Hello.
Hey guys, good morning.
Hi.
I hope no one recognizes me.
Where do you work, man? Don't even say your name. I just want to know the restaurant.
I actually own a bunch of restaurants.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Wait, hold on. Are they you own a bunch of restaurants. Are they restaurants that either A, Alex Gonzaga has been to, B, there is a likelihood she might show up if she's never been?
probably B, because some of them are fine dining and some of them are resto bars.
Interesting. I am excited.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Does your staff
my voice?
hold on and do all of that? Do all that
Darth Vader.
do all the Darth Vader shit. But my question is this: does your staff have the green light?
I'm annoyed with her. So yeah.
So let's say kumain si Alex Gonzaga sa restaurant mo, tapos may staff mo na gumawa nun, magreklamo siya. Will you stand behind your staff?
No, you can't. You can't. It's a business owner. You cannot do that.
You can't?
You can't do that. Cannot do that. You kill your business. It's too much risk.
I'll deny.
You'll deny. The better question is this: Alex Gonzaga comes to the restaurant. You get a text from your manager, floor manager, whatever. Sir, masok dito si Alex Gonzaga. Sir, birthday niya, sir.
36th.
Ang sasagot ko lang is wala akong kinalaman.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Pero alam mo, dito papasok na mas matalino yung dura ni Ryan. Because that's a little more undetectable than our pubes. There's no evidence.
Dude, there's so many things out there that look like pubes that we're eating. Nori.
No, but like this will you can't break pubes down.
Cut it, ganun.
Made a mistake.
Budbol.
No, Christy, no, both. Can both of you guys have made a massive mistake.
Okay, I'm good, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Oi. If we eat there.
Please, walang ano.
Here's where you're missing the whole point. You want her to know.
You want her to know.
Revenge doesn't work unless she knows.
Yung ikaw lang yung natutuwa, parang hindi nga siya fun.
Where is there?
Where's the revenge factor in that?
Where's the poetic justice?
Yeah, okay, good point. Very good point.
So, kung dura, I mean, it can melt. It can melt. It can blend in.
What if you take a video of yourself spitting? Hindi, mas malala pa yun kesa sa nahuling pubes.
It's incriminating.
Yeah.
Confession.
Yeah. You what you don't want is you don't want to be identified as the person that did it.
Yeah.
But you want her to get up, scream, and leave. Like that's what you want.
Yeah.
What are the chances that in the next restaurant that Alex is going to eat in, she's going to eat in one. She's going to eat in one very soon. I mean, she might right now go. Her sister with her very aggressive jaw might be telling her right now, stay low in the restaurant, scene. But she's gonna have to at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
863-10899. What do you do? What do you do?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sinalay din ako sa kwentong kadiri.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sa singit. Libag ng singit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Libag ng singit. Okay.
Boboin mo. Gawin mong nori.
Yeah. Nori strips.
Bye guys. Good morning.
Okay. Bye.
Love this answer. I just can't get over how good it is. We have turned this into Kwento Continue. What would you do?
Oh, yes. What's your move?
What's your go-to move? Alex Gonzaga walks into your restaurant. Good morning.
Hello.
Go. You top seeing it.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Sir, hold on. Sorry. Can you turn off your radio, please? We're getting a little bit of feedback.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Pag dumating si Alex Gonzaga sa restaurant, itatago lahat ng chocolate cake. Pero bibigyan si Chris Lawrence ng chocolate cake. That's it. Bye.
Okay. All right. I think
What just happened?
hiding. I think it was hiding behind Thai. They were not actually saying Thai. Well, you can say Thai on the show, guys.
Yeah.
Just give it.
You can. We say it all the time. 5 times a show. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Puro lalaki. Love it.
Just like Tin, I grew up in Kwentong
Kadiri.
Kwentong Kadiri. For me, yung pinaka-best pa rin, a complimentary mais con hielo.
Yeah.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Yeah, this is.
Yun.
Is this podcast or is it radio show? Yung mais con tae, is that
That's radio.
Radio.
That's radio. That was my time.
I know. I want to retell the story for everybody who might not understand the reference.
That's it, guys. Good morning.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
All right,
Thanks for being an OG.
Okay, so the mais contae is this. A guy called the show. His girlfriend cheated on him. Foreigner girlfriend cheated on him. Okay. So he didn't
confront
he didn't
her.
Tell her. Yeah, he didn't tell her. He didn't confront her. It was Christmas, I believe. And I believe it was an American family, if not a white family, invited him over, and it was potluck in a sense. You bring something, and of course he did the whole. I'm bringing the dessert. This is a very famous dessert from my country, from my people, from my culture. He brilliantly, kumain siya ng mais.
Painstakingly.
We know it does not digest.
Yeah.
Whatever reason.
Lalabas siyang buo.
Listen, let me tell you something about our stomach acids. It is the human stomach acid is no joke. Okay, it can break it down.
Yeah,
when we break down metal. I mean, the acids are so powerful in your stomach. Really, truly, there's only maybe a few things in the world that would not break down from your stomach. For some reason, corn
and kangkong.
cannot be broken down, okay, for whatever reason. And if your girlfriend cheats on you, you thank God for that. So, kumain siya ng mais, put his hand in the toilet, pick them off one by one.
Plucked all the corn kernels, Ryan, from the stae.
Like an artiste. Just you know, what's that thing where all the pain is? Just one by one. Like plucking eyebrows, perfectly shape it. And he fed it to the whole family. See, everybody paid the price.
Damay lahat.
And that's what Alex. Alex is not gonna go in there. She's not gonna order one dish. It's family serve, family style, portions. Everybody goes down.
Dang.
Yeah, lala no kadire.
I don't care if it's the dinner that Alex and Dina Bonavie make up. She's going down too.
Oh,
sorry,
not
D.
Dina, not Miss D.
Sorry, Miss D.
I'm trying to imagine how much corn you have to consume to have like a family-sized portion, right?
I'm sure he mixed it into like fresh corn, canned corn, diba?
No, probably not. I'm sure
it's too much.
I can imagine him in his hate, like just going spoonfuls of corn, mga like ganun karaming mga cans. My revenge.
I have the Tiger playing in the background.
He'll have no fury like a person cheated on.
My other favorite, that's one of my favorite kwento kadires ever. The other one is, so that's mais con tae. Tortang tae.
No, the tae is strong too.
Yeah, very strong. Very strong.
863-10899 is our phone number. Again,
hindi na natin alam where we are.
Kwentong kadire.
No,
Alex edition.
I am appealing though to people who truly are in this industry and who will give us a real answer. I don't mind the kwento kadire. I don't mind the fantasy. I don't mind all of us going, kung pumasok dito, itong gagawin ko. But if you really work in one, can you give us one real answer? Would you really do something?
Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sa akin okay lang yung mais, pero parang mas gusto ko siyang pakainin ng pusit.
Ryan, do you know pusit? That's podcast. Yes.
Podcast. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
High five. I love you guys. You guys are so loyal to us. Thank you.
Ryan, do you know pusit?
I do not.
Oh, here we go.
Do you stuff it?
You are in for a treat, my friend.
He guy had a crush on at church, and what he did was
church
during the like a
feeding something, I don't know.
Hold on. Sorry, my wife keeps calling me. I'm on the radio. Hold on, guys. We're gonna put it on mute for a second here. I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, so the guy essentially ejaculated in the pusit, and
they served it
because he decided to have sex with it in a church.
Yeah,
and
snug.
Yeah.
863-0899.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, caller. Sorry.
Let's get away from the fantasy land. Then, if you heard, honestly, because I know you're a good person, if you heard that somebody altered her dish, would you, what's your honest reaction?
Shit.
Exactly.
Shit.
Hello? I mean, are you like, okay, she deserved it. Just one time, though. Just one time. Kasi ako, medyo lifetime pass na to eh. This is
keep doing it, guys. Ganun.
Yeah. Keep doing it. No mercy. But parang feeling ko, you're like, okay, just once. Once lang.
5 tops. Let her enjoy her next restaurant experiences after that. Hello?
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, good morning. Hello?
Yes, what's up, sir? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Basta pala layo mo sa airline. Ano naman, lagi nandun si Alex.
Oh, you mean if you're a flight attendant and you... That's hard, man. Because the food...
Parang mas mahirap to get away with it.
Yeah, the food comes in that oil.
Hindi lahat ng crew kaya yun eh. Pero may ibang crew na kaya. And
you're FA?
Kaya, pero,
FA ka, sir?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So this is okay. So you're FA.
Yes.
You don't want to do it because it's too risky, and I understand that. I understand you're a flight attendant, and to be able to pull that off is really risky.
Actually, madali lang.
Well, I don't believe that because
pero
the
hindi ko
cover.
na try.
Yeah,
pero
okay, that's fine.
Crew na gumawa sa pista, ang galing. Kasi sa banyo.
Have you ever done it to a rude passenger?
No, but yung kasama ko.
Ooh, what did he put and why? What warranted the behavior?
Parang Karen.
Okay.
Daming demands. Ganun.
So, anong nilagay niya?
Tae.
No! Actual tae niya?
Yeah, sa tissue dun sa toilet bowl.
Damn.
And this is what I'm about.
Nilagay sa coffee.
Damn.
Oh my God. That melts.
I'm down.
Tablea.
Okay, no, this is what I'm about right here. See, my only thing though is she's not going to know. Trust me, 80% of revenge is the revenge. 25, 75 is knowing that you're suffering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, mga 10% lang naman siguro yung may kaya nun. Pero kayang gawin. Lalo pag asshole ka.
I'm not here to promote terrorism or anything like that, but in terrorism, you have it and then you have the claiming for it. It means nothing if you don't claim it.
Gets.
But if you always watch these movies, my espionage, and then you're like, there was a bomb that exploded here. And then the next question in every single show or movie is, who's claiming responsibility?
AKA who's claiming credit.
And you cannot fully embrace the revenge process without the person not knowing who did it.
And tayo is scary because ang baho niya eh. Hindi ba maaamoy yun? And she'd be like, may tayo itong kape ko ha, di ko to inumin.
You know, I'll ask you this. When Alex wiped that chocolate on the guy's forehead, if that were white icing, are we as angry?
Yes.
Parang hindi.
Yes.
I'll give it a 10% discount if it were white icing. The chocolate, because it is such a tae look to it, it's far more mud degrading to do that than if it were rainbow. Just saying.
I think we'd still be mad, but I think it'd get 10% less viral, I think. Like less retweets. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm there.
I sent something to our WhatsApp group. This is from Chris Lawrence's IG stories. And sabi niya, so now it's bad to put cake on someone's face during a birthday? I thought that was a normal thing.
Yeah, do that to strangers. Let's see how that works out for everybody. You know what? No. Go to the mall. Go to the ice cream parlor or whatever it's called these days. Get an ice cream. As you're walking, look for the largest man you see and just throw it on his face.
Oh, normal thing, di ba? It's a normal
and then say it's your birthday.
Bakit ka na? Ay, it's my birthday. Oh.
My birthday.
All good, all good.
Gotta
my
pass.
birthday.
No, bro.
So it's bad now?
Naka-shrug pa siya eh. Nakaka-irita. 860
Chris, you're on our list now. Can't go out to dinner ever.
Or can't go to birthdays.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, hindi, dati ginagawa namin is yung tinapay, pinapahid namin sa pawis after namin mag-basketball.
Oh, dear.
Papakain pag papakain niya sandwich.
Pero, wait.
Meron bang ano? Okay, go.
No, wait. How does any of this exist simultaneously?
Oo. How are you bagong basket tapos nagtatrabaho ka?
And serving bread all in the hour.
Hindi. Yung kasi meron dati sa dorm, nagnanakaw nung yung pagkain namin sa ref. So ginawa namin, set up namin na may sandwich doon. Pero the day before, nakapahid na yun sa pawis namin after mag-basketball.
Civilian on civilian crime.
Pero may comment ako dun sa sinabi mong parang yung knowing the revenge. Pero hindi mo ba naisip na, ang perspective ko is parang, from today onwards, forever, every time Alex eats in a restaurant, isipin niya, meron kaya to? Hindi ba mental torture yun for like,
good point.
Okay, I get what you're saying, and here's where we're going to meet halfway. You need the credible union of servers to put the threat out.
I guess yun nangyayari ngayon with this topic.
It is, but we're not big enough. I'm talking something that's going to be retweeted 25,000, 30,000 times. You know, something that's really going to get through. Because this conversation may never get
like an actual petition or something.
Yes, yeah. You're going to need that because that's going to put the doubt, that's going to put the fear, that's going to put that in her mind. And then whether people do it or not, it's irrelevant at that point. In fact, like, okay, give me a good person who's made siguro friends with the Gonzagas. Let's say, who do we like? What do we like in
Liza Barkada? Okay.
Or whatever. Just give me somebody well liked.
Oh yeah, Liza.
Okay, Liza. We all love Liza. There's nothing wrong with Liza. She's perfect. Okay. Let's say they're friends.
Okay.
And Alex is like, Mare, kain tayo sa labas. I mean, Liza will be like, hell no.
Or kung may pumayag siyang friend, Mars, kain tayo sa labas. Kain sila sa labas, di ba? Takot na si Alex. Pag dumating na yung food, palit tayo para mas gusto ko yan.
Exactly, right. You're almost like a taste tester for poison. For the, or if Alex Gonzaga is in a drive-thru right now, she's hiding.
Or disguising her voice, like that restaurant owner kanina.
Yeah.
It's a whole large fries.
6-piece nuggets, please.
Anyways, I gotta go, guys.
Thanks, sir. Thank you for the call.
Thank you for the call.
A couple of days ago, we were talking about how gross guys are. And look, all of our callers for this topic, all men.
You know what's crazy is, okay, for all of this, females, you guys have front and back bullets.
Habol tayo. And once a month, may extra bullet pa kami.
No, that's the bullet I mean. That's the bullet I mean. May regla ka. That's no, kasi ihi, we can do that. It's nothing. You can almost drink that Bear Grylls. Imagine if guys had a menstruation. If we had a regla, what we would do with that.
Totoo.
And remember when does the regla come to your life? When is it introduced into your reality?
Your 13. Teenage years, yes.
Imagine arming that with that age of a boy.
Totoo.
That's true.
Mga habol kayo with a used pad in your hands.
Oh my God.
Papahid sa mukha ng mga tao. Yeah.
A horror film that this would look on a daily basis.
Never even thought about this angle.
In an all-boys school, no?
Imagine in an all-boys school.
Babasain mo, tatapon mo.
Give me your straw. Just like, it would be just madness.
And the teacher comes in and it's like this set of Carrie or something.
It literally would be on the walls. If you go to a male restroom right now and we don't even have that, and just all of that filth that just
piss everywhere.
Just imagine.
Kung may dugo pa dun in the mix. Oh man.
Okay, anyway, back to the girls. You guys got to get a little more active and do it for your country. I mean, come on. Morning. What kind of Filipino are you?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, I work in a fine dining restaurant. I'm the server, so
is it on?
Idea ko lagyan ng laxative secretly yung drinks nila.
So wala.
And I don't care if lahat sila magsasuffer basta andun si Alex.
Oh, collateral damage na lang yung iba.
I get
Sorry,
that.
Mommy Pinty, ganun.
You know, and that's a great answer because
thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, okay, listen. We're half joking many a time. I'll be 100% serious here. If I were there, would I put a pube in her? Yes, I probably would. I'll tell you that right now. But don't put medication or anything like that. Please, guys, come on.
But listen, it's gonna make you poop lang naman eh.
You know, might dehydrate the person.
Might dehydrate.
That's true.
I don't want anyone dying. Okay, can we please?
Wag naman. Let's just inconvenience someone immensely.
I've never heard of anyone dying from eating tae. Okay, let's just keep it.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, sir.
So, doon sa tweet ni Chris Lauren, so, kuwari ako magbe-birthday na lang ako kunwari sa restaurant, tapos papahiran ko sila ng chocolate kahit di ko sila kilala.
Exactly.
He's giving everyone the go signal to do that, right? Birthday? Oh, normal. Oh. Right back to his face.
I don't know what Chris is doing here. Chris, come on, man. Come on.
Why is his hat always like tabinge? Do you know?
He's an artiste.
Always. Like, are you covering something there, sir? What's happening?
He's covering something. He's got a big scar on his head. He got hit by a bottle in a fight once.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
It's a gigantic scar on his head.
Oh, that's why it's always like nakaside.
Oh, like, it doesn't have to be nakaside. It could be, he could wear it normally and it would cover. He just wears it nakaside because he's an artiste.
It's that. Okay.
It's jazzy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's got a monstrous scar on his head.
Yeah.
I don't know, fight and somebody got a bottle. Probably because he threw a cake.
Sorry. I love it when Kwentong Kadiri makes its way back.
Reality.
Like the prodigal child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably threw it and then he got hit by a bottle. That's what happened.
Okay. That's why pala. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, he's healed. As all things do in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway.
That quote about scars.
God bless you all.
Oh, you guys are gone.
Yeah, I got podcasts to do in about 30 minutes here.
Okay.
So,
see you tomorrow, both of you.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Ben's going to give you the hits.
Yes,
and
till 10.
We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow.
Chris Lawrence.
No. May song, but may Chris Lawrence song ba tayo on the pod? I don't think so.
I think we have
not.
one.
Rihanna na lang. Okay lang? Ryan? Okay.
Basta may sideways hat siya.
Covering scars. See you guys tomorrow. But you and me, you in the car. We're together until 10.
Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I can be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling at 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
I open up